Hello everybody, Lord Almighty here. Today is Saturday, November 26th, 2022, and I'm starting to feel a little bit normal now. So I decided it's time to get back to doing what I love to do more than anything in the world, and that's going fishing. So I came here to one of my favorite late fall spots on the Raritan River, and I'm just going to toss around a spinner and I'm just gonna see what's happening. Oh, fish on. Wow, that was a lazy hit. Oh, it's a largemouth. I was expecting smallmouths today, but I'll take it. There we go. He ate that spinner. Very cool. Now, I'd be justified in dedicating that fish to my dad, but you know what? I'm gonna dedicate that fish to you guys for all the support that you've shown me as I'm going through this really, really tough time in my life. So, yeah. That one's for you guys. Water here is extremely low and extremely clear, which I think might be working against me because I'm running a very specific pattern in this spot. And that pattern usually works best when the water is high and a little bit off color. So I don't know if that pattern is going to be working today. Well guys, I have fished through this hole long enough to know that my pattern is not working today. There's definitely fish here. I've seen them swirling on the other bank, but if my pattern was working, all the fish would be along this bank. And the reason is because we got a rock wall along the shore here, and I was hoping that the afternoon sun hitting that rock wall would warm up the water on this side of the creek, and all the fish would be stacked up along here trying to get warm. But the water is so low that I don't think there's enough of the wall in the water to radiate a ton of heat. Plus, it's, you know, it's actually kind of shallow along here with the low water. So there just might not be enough water over here to attract the fish either. So I did bring a backup plan. I brought some red worms with me. So I'm gonna toss those through the deeper parts of this pool, and I'm gonna see if anything wants to suck a worm off the bottom. Like I said, there are definitely fish here. It's just a matter of getting them to bite. Well, that pool that I started at wasn't producing great, so I came up here to this one. Hopefully this has got a bigger concentration of fish than the last one did. Now that I know that my pattern isn't working very well, I know that these fish are probably more spread out than that. So it's worth checking out a few different holes too. Oh, something picked it up. There we go. That didn't take too long. What have we here? That is a red-breast sunfish. And hook is not in a bad spot. Let's see if I can pull that right out. Yep, there we go. Okay. Early returns on this spot look pretty good. Oh, something's on it. There we go. Didn't even see the pickup. The line just went a little slack. Oh, here we go. It ain't a trip to the river without catching a fall fish or two. He's got it way down in there too. Let me see how far down. I can't see because of the worm. Let me pull that out. Come on, buddy boy. Where is the... I might be able to get that. There we go. Whoops. And he knew he was free and he didn't want to waste any time. Well, okay. Didn't intend for this to be a multi-species trip necessarily, but that's species number 4 on the afternoon. If I'm not catching size, I might as well catch variety. Oop. Something just picked it up. Give him a couple of seconds. Oh, he missed it. Let's see if he took my worm. No, he didn't. It must have been a sunfish or a little fall fish that just kind of nipped at the tail and took it for a bit of a ride. Oh. Something's tapping at it. Is he still on? Wow, he went quite a ways with it. No, he's off. He took my worm, that little thief. Well, I wasn't getting any bites, so I took off that chewed up dead piece of worm and I put on a fresh one. And almost immediately, it got picked up. So apparently, they likes it raw and wriggling. Oh, I think something picked it up. Oh yeah, for sure. There we go. Looks like another sunfish. Yep, another red breast sunfish. Easy. Take it easy and I'll get that hook out of your lip. All right. I'm getting action today. That's all I really care about. Just trying to get back into the swing of things here. Don't care if I don't get any lunkers today. It'd be nice, but it is not a prerequisite for calling this a good day. Oh, wow, fish on. Didn't even feel it pick up. I think he just ate it and sat on it. What is this? I think this is a sucker. This is a white sucker. And he's not a bad size either. It's a good thing I brought my net with me. I wouldn't feel comfortable pulling this thing up with 4-pound test. Come on, get up here, yeah. That's not a bad sized fish right there. And he gave no indication that he was on. I just started pulling up and felt the tension, and he was already on it. There we go. So that's probably what, a 15, 16-inch sucker? Not too bad. Fish of the day for sure. All right, buddy boy. Get your head out of there. There he goes. There he is, right there. Nice. Since I didn't feel the bite from that last fish, I'm paranoid now because I don't know when I might have a fish on. So I keep lifting up the worm off the bottom instead of keeping it there like I should, because I'm checking for bites. Gotta calm myself down a little bit. Oh, here we go. Something grabbed it. Feels tiny. Let him eat it for a few seconds. There we go. He is on. Oh, another red breast. Come out of there. There we go. Oh, he's gonna go back with half of my worm. So at least he'll get a meal for his troubles. All right, well, as you can see, I made my way to a new pool, mainly because this pool probably gives me my best chance at catching a trout. Either one of the rainbow trout that was stocked recently this fall, or even a wild brown trout. And I think that would be a really nice way to round out the day. As long as I don't snag on anything. Well, guys, no trout in that pool. And honestly, I gave it about a 50-50 shot of there actually being a trout in that pool. But what was really strange was there was nothing in that pool. There was no fall fish, no sunfish, no nothing. So I decided not to waste too much time there and came back to the pool where I started, where I'm actually seeing some fish rise right now. And I will wind down the day right here. And I will definitely be winding it down fairly soon because that sun is starting to go down and I can feel it starting to get a bit chilly. There's definitely some kind of a hatch going on right now, and that's what the fish are eating off the surface. I have no idea what they are, but they are very, very tiny. I mean, you're talking like size 22 or 24, whatever they are. They look like they might be mayflies of some kind? I don't know. I can't really identify bugs that well, especially when they're that tiny and I can't see them. Ooh, that felt like a pretty beefy pickup. Let's see if it's still on. Nope, he dropped it. Or did he? No. Ah, he did drop it. That son of a... Ooh, that's what they do. I'll bet you that was a sunfish. That had sunfish written all over it. Ooh. Something picked it up again. I'm gonna let him run with it a bit. I'm sure this is another sunfish. He's just running like a bat out of hell. There we go, he's on. Oh, he came off, you little runt. Still got my worm on. Wow, that's amazing. Maybe he was just grabbing onto the end of it and just wouldn't let go. That's a possibility, but didn't land him. That's the most important detail. Oh, another pickup. This one's not moving. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Yep, line's jumping all over the place. There we go. Little bluegill. This must be what's out there. I should be able to get that hook out. It's not in there too deep. Easy, buddy. There we go. Just backed it right out. Well, everybody, the sun is just about down and the bite is just about dead, so I think it is time to call it a day. Felt good to be back out, getting back into the swing of things, and maybe bringing you guys on a couple more adventures before the year is out. In the interest of full disclosure, this was not the first time I've been out fishing since my father died. I went out a few days ago, and you know I love sharing all my fishing stories with you guys, and what a fish story that day turned into, but not this time. That one is gonna be for me. But this one, this is for you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you on the next adventure.